I'm Marla Schevker for Beverly Hills Courier Television. We're here at the first annual Westside Regional Summer Opportunities Fair, where 55 summer camps are anxiously awaiting to show the community what they have to offer. So I'm here with John from Maranatha High School. Tell us a little bit about your camp, John.
Well, our summer school camps are mainly for high school students or middle school students to come and have an academic enrichment. So they're through the third week in June through the end of July.
So what specifically do they do there?
Well, we have sport camps, and then we also have a summer academic program that probably our Dean of Guidance could tell you a little bit more about, but they are basically taking enrichment classes to prepare them for a college prep high school.
And are these just for students who go to Maranatha or are planning to go to Maranatha?
No, this is open for any student, middle school student that would like to have a high school experience during the summer.
And when is it specifically?
It starts the third week in July. I think that's June 21st, and runs through the end of July.
Okay, and where is it at Maranatha or where is it located?
Yes, we are located in Pasadena, just west of Old Town Pasadena on the old Ambassador campus. We have a 13-acre campus that's just drop dead gorgeous.
So if there's one thing about your camp that you would want everyone to know about, what would it be?
If you want your kids to have a great relationship with high school teachers and get to know the great people in the San Gabriel Valley, come on out. It would be a great experience.
And how can people get more information?
They can come by our booth or go to our website. We are at www.maranathahighschool.org.
So I'm here with Rachel from Crazed's Wasps Camp. Tell us about this camp.
And we do a lot of activities. It's a traditional summer camp. We go whitewater rafting, we go surfing, we do archery, fencing, volleyball. There's a stream that runs through our camp. We go horseback riding, all sorts of activities.
And where is it located?
We're in Angeles Oaks. It's near Big Bear, about 30 minutes south of Big Bear.
And is it a day camp or an overnight camp?
It's an overnight camp. Our sessions run for 2 weeks, but they can come for 1 week or 2 weeks.
And when does it start?
We start at the end of June, right? The week after Father's Day.
Okay, and what sort of kids are invited to come?
Anyone from ages 5 to 16. There's no affiliation or anything, so it's anyone can come.
So I'm here with Ruth from Super Camp. Tell us about your camp.
Well, Super Camp is an academic learning to learn and life skill summer program that focuses on teaching students how to learn more efficiently and effectively, while also building in a lot of life skills, communication skills, conflict resolution. There's a character education program that's built in, really helping students, again, learn more effectively, efficiently, get better results with less time, less stress, while also enhancing the quality of the relationships that they have with people in their life.
So what sort of activities do you do?
Well, we do a lot of team building as part of the life skills. We also have a lot of academic strategies where they learn things like speed reading and memorization skills and things of that nature. One of the biggest days of camp is a outdoor adventure day with a full day of camp is just outdoor ropes courses, high events, low events, a lot about team building and trust and overcoming some of their self-limitations.
So what sort of children are invited to come?
Well, the age group that we focus on is for middle school students and high school students. Our junior forum, which is for entering 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students, is a 7-day residential program. Our closest location is going to be at Loyola Marymount University, starting July 13th. And then our senior forum is for high school students. That will be a 10-day program.
And is that also a residential program?
Yes.
So, if there's one thing that anyone would want to know or need to know about your program, what would it be?
I think just kind of relying on some of the testimonials that we hear from both parents and kids after they go through the program it's a life-changing experience. They get to know themselves a lot better, they learn about themselves, what's important to them, and then more importantly, they're given the skills and the tools to actually make that happen.
So where can people get more information?
Well, they can stop by. We have materials, or you can visit supercamp.com.
So I'm here with Carrie and Jen from the Second City. Tell us a little bit about your program.
We offer a whole bunch of programs for youth and teens. We have anywhere from a youth conservatory, which happens once a week for 7 weeks, We have a spring break boot camp coming up, and we have a summer boot camp, 3 different sessions for ages 8 to 18, anywhere from there.
So what sort of activities do you do?
Well, the summer camp, we have a musical improv class, sketch comedy class, and then also just regular improv, and it's a lot of fun. The kids rotate throughout the day, and at the end they have a culmination show, which is a fabulous show, and the parents get to come and see what they've been working on for 3 weeks.
So is it overnight camp or day camp?
It's a day camp. All of our classes and boot camps and summer camps are all day camps. It's over in Hollywood, and it's usually the weekend classes are 2 hours at a time. The boot camps are about 5 to 6 hours at a time, and then they just go home and come back every day and end up with a great show. It's super fun.
So when are your camps specifically? You've mentioned a couple of them, but when are they?
Sure. We have our ongoing youth conservatory classes, which is every Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. Our spring break boot camp is April 18th through the 22nd. It's 5 days, and it's super fun. It's just really intensive, something fun to do while you're on spring break. And then the summer camps, we have 3 different options. We have 3 different options of them, and they're from June 27th through July 15th, July 18th through August 5th, and August 8th through the 26th.
Okay, so if there is one thing that people should know about your summer camp, what is it?
That you are going to have a fabulous time, and you're going to get out of your shell, and you're going to perform for an audience, and it's a great experience.
So where can people get more information?
You can go to thesecondcity.com/Hollywood. You can always just stop by. We're at 6560 Hollywood Boulevard, and someone's always in the office and ready to answer questions.
So I'm here with Adrian from Upstage Theater Art Schools. Tell us a little bit about your program, Adrian.
We're a musical theatre performing arts program, and we do a 3-week summer camp over in August. We're doing Singing in the Rain, and I'm the drama teacher at Westwood Elementary Charter School. And, I've been a teacher there for a few years, and for the last 3 years we've been doing a summer camp. It's run by professional actors, choreographers, musicians. We want to try and give the kids as much of a flavour of what it's like to be in a professional show. So rehearsal period, working with a dance teacher, working with a singing coach, and then it culminates in a show with a set, lights, and the roar of a supportive crowd.
And you said this takes place in August?
It takes place in August 7th to 27th, 3 weeks. That's the rehearsal period. And, anybody's welcome to come. We've got kids who've been doing it for a while, kids who the first time. Anybody who's interested in theatre, they'll have a great time.
So tell me, one thing that you think that everyone should know about your program.
One thing everyone should know is that we do ensemble casting. So most theatre programs, when they cast, they will have a lead role or 3 lead roles and everybody else kind of in the background. We have ensemble casting. So for example, if there is, we don't have one Annie. If we're going to do Annie, the musical, there will be like 4 Annies. And so what it does is it just makes sure that everybody gets their chance on stage to shine.
And where are you located?
We're going to be rehearsing out of the Masonic Lodge, which is on Westwood Boulevard in Westwood. And then we're going to be performing at the Moxon Wilson Theatre on Pico Boulevard.
Okay, and where can people get more information?
Then go to our website, which is upstageschools, all one word, plural.com.
So I'm here with Ellen from Educational Services Incorporated. Tell us about your program, Ellen.
Well, we do private and home tutoring for students of all ages, from kindergarten through college, actually. And we do college admissions consulting, which is really something that's necessary for a lot of students these days because it's so competitive in terms of getting into college. And we also do test prep. So we do test preparation for the SAT, the ACT, the APs, subject tests, as well as middle school admissions. Because so many students around, in 6th grade want to go to private school in 7th grade, so we do ISCE and every test that you can imagine. And our tutors are basically all top-notch. Most of them have gone to Ivy League colleges and have some teaching background or experience. And we've been in business about 10 years, and we serve a lot of the Beverly Hills community.
Okay. Do you have classes or?
this summer, actually, we're going to be having workshops, and some of those are going to include one of the main initiatives that we're starting is getting 9th and 10th graders early, because I have so many students come to me in 11th or 12th grade trying to get ready for college and figure out which tests they should be taking and what they should be doing just to prepare for the application process. And a lot of times it's a little bit too late because the competition is so severe, and people start when they're in like 5th grade these days. Not that I advocate for that, because I don't. But before 9th and 10th grade, we want to kind of catch them and kind of explain to them, here's the track that, you can take. Here are the different paths you can take. And, college isn't for everyone, and so that's something else that we discuss. And then we're going to have, a site where they can kind of just go upload, like go onto anytime, and kind of put in what they've been doing and the classes that they're taking and things like that, so we can kind of track them up until junior year when they're going to then need the help. So we can kind of keep on top of it. So that's one of our huge initiatives and workshops for this summer. But we also offer workshops, in test prep and what tests to take, and we offer classes and all of those things. And a lot of it's on our website, which is at ellened.com. And so, yeah, we do all kinds. And sometimes we also have private groups contact us to also give them classes, so we're open to that as well.
So you do both private and...
Yeah, we primarily do private because I think that, especially for test prep, it's really important to have that private setting, because we don't have a rote curriculum. We very much base our services on what the student needs. So it's not as though they get a binder and it's like class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. We use all authentic materials from the test prep companies, and then we kind of take it with we go along with the student. So if the tutors are all very adept at recognizing when a student is having trouble in a certain area or not understanding a certain strategy, and so that we'll stop at that point and then work on that. And then, so in other words, if a student's really good at English, we're not going to make them sit through 5 English sessions, and then never get to another, session, or it's just boring for them. So we just kind of consistently give them practice tests that are authentic, and then give them feedback and reports, and so we can just kind of tailor it to the student. And it's the same thing with our private tutoring. We don't have families sign up for a certain number of sessions, first off. We let them try us out, and if they're, if for some reason there's not a good match with the tutor, then we, give them a complimentary session, and we, try to make a better match. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, so we do that. And then we don't lock the student into a certain number of days or a certain day, like say Tuesday, Thursday every week. If a student has a test, lots of times they'll call the office, or they'll call their tutor, and they'll say, oh, I have a test on Wednesday, can you come on Tuesday night? And so we're very flexible, and we move along with the student, and we kind of schedule all of our sessions around what the students need, and finals and things like that. So.
And how can people get in contact with you?
They can get in contact with us by going on our website at ellened, it's ELLENED.com, or they can call us, and that number is 310-882-8057.
So I'm here with Rob and Jeff from Star Education. Tell us about your camp.
Well, we have over 20 camps, all different types of camps at 12 locations throughout Los Angeles. We have educational camps, Boys Will Be Boys, Everything Girly, Tech City Computer Camp, Art Studio Science, Eco Station Camp with these great animals like one that Rob is holding right here. Kind of anything that your kid is into, we have a camp for. In our Tech City Camp, we have some brand new iPads the kids will be using to play video games, to edit movies, anything you can think of we have all throughout Los Angeles.
Tell us about the Eco Station.
Well, the Eco Station is a wildlife rescue. And so we have a couple hundred rescued animals. They were either smuggled or abandoned or abused, and so they found a home at Eco Station. And kids can go there, and we teach them all about the different animals and teach them about environmental consciousness. And it's really hands-on. They get to pet and hold some of the animals. It's perfectly safe. They have a really good time. They also get outside and still get some exercise. But it runs about 10 weeks, and each week is a different focus on fish or birds or something like that, so your kid can pick your favorite sort of animal that they want to focus on.
And now are all these camps all ages, or are you targeting a specific group?
We mostly target the elementary schools. We have going into kindergarten through going into 8th grade for most of our camps.
Okay. And where are your camps located?
We're in West Los Angeles, Culver City, Santa Monica, Westchester, Sherman Oaks.
And
the Eco Station is on Jefferson Boulevard, right near Culver City Park. So that's where we have the camp, and every day we go over to Culver City Park and get some, good recreation in, as well as all the science part.
tell us some things that you think make your camp stand out from other camps.
Star Education does educational services throughout Los Angeles. So all of our camps have an educational aspect to them as well as a fun aspect. So we try and do a combination of that. And they're all around camp. So even our computer camp, the kids are going outside, taking photographs, and then coming back and using them on the computer. So we try and, make sure that they get an all-around summer camp experience with an emphasis in a specific area.
I think it's kind of like a sneaky way to educate them. They think they're having a good time, and they don't realize that they're learning all this stuff. So that's kind of, I think, STAR's mission is to teach, but in a very, very fun way, and get them very involved.
And we also, one of our special camps is called Kinder Prep, and that's especially for incoming kindergartners to get ready for school. It kind of puts them a step ahead of everybody else, and then it's also a fun summer camp experience for them.
So where can people get more information?
They can go to our website at www.starcamps.org, and we have all of our information up there. They save special discounts by going online and registering. They can also grab our brochure here at the fair. They can call us on the phone, and we're happy to help in any way we can.
And what's your number?
Our number is 310-842-8040, extension 137.
Also, if your family wants to come by and take a tour at the Eco Station, we're open Friday through Sunday, and we have tours running every half hour. And so you can kind of check it out. It's fun for the whole family, and you can kind of see where they might be spending their summer.
So I'm here with Noah, co-owner of Camp Sheeny. Tell us about Camp Sheeny, Noah.
Well, Marla, Camp Sheeny is a Native American themed day camp in the Pasadena area. Some of our activities include horseback riding, archery, canoeing, a month-long treasure hunt that's exclusive to Camp Sheeny, swimming, beach trips, a whole lot of cool activities like elephant soccer, our Olympics games, our Hall of Fame ceremony, our barbecues. Camp Sheeny is a total summer package.
So tell me about this treasure hunt.
Okay, well, the premise is very different each year. You see, we have real-life characters who come to Camp Sheeny and are after the same treasure that we're after. And it's a race from the start to see who can find this treasure. And each year the treasure hunt is a little different. We find different treasures. It's a blast. It's a blast.
What's your favorite activity at Camp Sheeny?
What's my favorite activity? You never ask a camp owner their favorite activities. That's like asking a parent, who's your favorite child? I really like our Olympics Day. That's really unique. I do like canoeing a lot. And canoeing is going to get a really cool twist this year. We're adding a bunch of new activities to canoeing. So that's, at the moment, that's my favorite.
So what ages are you looking for?
Okay, our campers are ages 4 to 13. And we also employ junior counselors, ages 14 and up, and senior counselors ages 21 and up. We're very proud of our camper to counselor ratio. We have about 1 counselor for every 6 campers. So that's a nice ratio, and I'm proud of that.
And when do your sessions start?
We begin on Monday, June 27th, and we end on, I believe it's Friday, June 30th. So it's a 5-week session.
Okay, and where are you located?
We are located in the Arroyo Seco area of Pasadena.
So what's one thing that you think sets your camp apart from other camps?
Treasure hunt. Our treasure hunt adventure is the real deal.
Okay, and where can people go for more information?
For more information, you can go to our website, www.campshi-ini.com. You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook, and we look forward to this summer. Summer 2011 is going to be our biggest and our best yet.
So I'm here with Ellen from Abbey Road Programs. Tell us about your program.
Sure. We are a study abroad company, and we take students to Europe, all over Europe. We go to Athens and Berlin and Prague, Spain, Italy, France, London, and we teach them languages or art, studio art, fashion design, digital photography, Spanish conversation, French conversation, whatever they're interested in. We have amazing programs all over in Europe. And we also have 2 programs in the United States. I have one program at Emerson College in Boston for college prep SAT work. And at San Francisco at Stanford University, we have our Leadership Academy program. And we have students ages 14 to 18. And we are in our 11th year, and we know that 2011 is going to be terrific.
So how do students get involved in your program?
They heard about us. A lot of it's word of mouth right now. And they just go online. They'll Google high school programs in Europe. We pop up immediately. They talk to their friends, their language teachers in school, their history teachers in school know all about us. So they can hear about us from all over, any of those medias. They can hear about us.
Is there an application process?
Definitely. They go online and www.goabbeyroad.com, and it'll take you right to the application page. They fill in their application, and it goes directly into our database so I can see who's applying. And then they just send us a report card, a teacher recommendation, and they usually call us or I call them, and we get the application started.
Okay, so tell me, what makes your study abroad program different from other programs?
Well, to begin with, we have small, very comfortable sized programs. We don't have huge programs. And we have 1 staff member for every 8 students. We take them for food. We give them 3 meals a day, and it's all fresh food. We don't take them to the cafeteria type restaurants. If we have our cooking groups, we have fresh food delivered to the residences where we do our cooking groups. That's a big highlight of our programs, by the way. Teaching the students how to cook in France, Italy, and Spain. They love that. They go home and they prepare meals for their families, which is really cool. That's how we're different. The size of our programs, our teachers are all professional teachers and artists around the world. They're going to hear authentic accents with us. If they're studying French and Spanish, they will hear it authentically. They will get authentic grammar and verbs, and we don't sit in a classroom and conjugate verbs all day long. We take them out into the community where they mingle with the locals, they mix with everybody, and that's how they get the language started. At the end of 3 weeks, with our 4-week programs, at the end of 3 weeks, the students start to think in the language, which is a real treat because they're changing from English to French or Spanish, and they go home and they build their confidence. This is what we're known for, helping our students build their confidence in learning languages. So when they go home and they start school again, their teachers are blown away about what they've learned. They don't become fluent in 4 weeks, but they become more confident in 4 weeks, which is our goal.
So where can people get more information?
Just go to our website, www.goabbeyroad.com.